we've been talking about the secondary all year. You're a former safety yourself. You're a secondary enthusiast. It was a liability in my eyes coming into the season. Now, I don't see it as a liability, and it's like, is it good? I mean, Dante Johnson started the game. They gave up freaking 10 points and won. Josh Norman came in the game, was fine. Like, what?
Yes.
What? How? And why? And why?
All right, well, let's go with Dante Johnson first. First off, I love the dude knows he's limited, but he always plays with spice. He's humble. He does what he's asked. And you know what? Like that first reception he gave up, he was ripping at the ball. He thought he had it. I just like the fact that he sticks to the fundamentals. If you're not athletic, if you're not particularly fast or strong, there is something you can do. Fundamentals and mechanics. And I feel like both Josh Norman and him, Norman doesn't have the ability to man coverage anymore. It's just not his style. No. With the exception of that play against Devontae Adams, which was just brilliant. He was still making up for a mistake he made. It's just his long arms managed to get in there. But both of them are being given help. It's a very zone heavy. Even when they play man, they still have like help over the top. Mm-hmm. So it's like a man to zone fluctuation that D'Amico Ryans, he plays with these two. And I love that. It's like situational football, they call that. So I really think that it's like accountability. Every corner we have is accountable to his assignments. Yeah, he might make mistakes, but as this unit has evolved into the postseason from when Aaron Rodgers basically used Josh Norman and Dante Johnson to lose us that game, they have turned that around to his strength. And that's just basically, look, you can't man coverage, but as long as you play your zone effectively and you get a little bit of contact at the line of scrimmage, Emmanuel Mosley comes back and suddenly this is a unit. And I think the collective IQ of the 49ers secondary is very high.
Yep. I think there's something else going on too.
Really lights out.
To me, this is reminding me a lot of the Vic Fangio defense from 10 years ago in the sense that it has the ability to stifle the run without a safety in the box. I mean, back when they had Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, Justice, they could stop the run, really shut it down with 7 guys. And that allowed the Niners to play 2 deep safeties all the time, and you never saw them get burned deep, even though their DBs technically weren't great. They weren't DBs that other teams would want and be like, well, that guy's going to change. No. But on the Niners, they were never put in bad situations. They were always really good against the pass. I kind of see like that right now. You have Ward and Tart back most of the time. You really don't get an opportunity to pick on either cornerback. The best you can do is try to pick on Kwan for 10, 15 yards here and there, but
and he might
no more big plays. No more big plays. Yeah, so good luck.
The other thing that's I really want to – have you noticed that Mosley, E-Man, has been jumping out on the stat sheet with tackles?
He hits hard.
Hard. Yes, hard. I love that. You know what?
He's like the skinniest little dude on the team, right? But he hits hard.
He's like Kwan Williams. The guys are pound for pound very strong. You can tell.
Kwan hits so hard. There was one in this last game, right in the dude's face, right in the flat. Wow, Kwan is not messing around.
You know what they are? They actually, the two of them really remind me of special warfare or special forces in the military. You get guys of varying sizes, but generally speaking, they're like 5'6" to like 5'10", and they weigh anywhere from 150 to 190 pounds, and yet they can front squat like 400 pounds. And it's just like the muscle density, the regimen, the ability to have explosivity. Those two are real athletes. I love that for them. I respect
absolutely. That. Yep. And what's interesting is the core of this Niners secondary for the last 5 years has been Jimmy Ward, Jaquiski Tart, Kwan Williams, the middle of it. And none of them like individually is elite, although Jimmy Ward's borderline, but they're all at least B+ players, borderline A- players. And it's good. It's always good to be strong up the middle, right?
Absolutely. Let me ask you one last question. What is Emory Thomas' status?
I don't know.
And now here's the follow-up question. If he comes back, would you play him?
Okay. No, let me answer the question. This is good. To me, what they did was they said, you didn't practice last week. Certain players on this team we want playing if they don't practice. Trent Williams. Emory Thomas isn't one of them. I think that's what we saw. You're a rookie.
That's wise.
You're a rookie. We like you, but only if you've practiced all week. So if he doesn't practice this week and he's questionable, I would think he probably wouldn't. I mean, that's 2 weeks now that you haven't practiced. I don't think they trust him like that. You're a rookie.
They don't trust Trey Lance, so they shouldn't trust Emory Thomas.
That's the way I look at it. Plus, you got Dante freaking Johnson over here. locking
Yeah.
people up.
Well,
What about
this is the
Dante?
thing. I don't think that Dante Johnson and Josh Norman are being asked to play corner. They're being asked to play a spot defense, basically.
They're
And then
both
you
gonna
got Jimmy
safety
Ward
help.
and Tart.
Yeah,
Tart had a
exactly.
good game, by the way. Between the two,
Yes.
Tart was my better safety in that game.
Well, yeah, Jimmy Ward made his play on special teams. On defense, Jimmy Ward
Right.
gave up the one long play, and who
And he was caught looking into the backfield twice. And by the way, as Aaron Rodgers was going through his reads, he goes straight to Ward, makes eye contact with him, loads up and throws. He
right.
saw that Jimmy Ward was looking in the
And
backfield.
who ran down Aaron Jones on
And
that play
televised
and
that.
prevented a touchdown?
That's why good safeties
Tart.
looking like this. Like you don't stare like Jimmy Ward. You scan, and it's just like Aaron Rodgers is, for all character aside, he's interesting to watch. He's fun to watch.
Yes. All right, I got to get down to the South Bay. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our coffee talk. I'll be back late night.
By the
for
way, just
49ers
want to
After
say this:
Dark.
I have the Niners beating the Rams.
Oh, okay. How much? What's the score?
I'm gonna go 26-20.
Oh, wow. Okay. 20. All right.
Yes.
All right.
I have
I'm not
almost
sure
been a
we're gonna get that
one-score lead. I know it's a big thing, but I feel like the Niners don't kick a game-winning field goal here. I think they put it into cruise control late and run this clock out.